Let me just pull. Ninth ward. Okay, so it's between Paige, Catherine Irwin, and Jonathan Jarrett. That's who's actually running. Paige Broussard sounds French. Um, he's running. Catherine, she wants to fight blight and crime. And Jarrett is speaking with constituents. Various of blight make up the top three issues: vacant properties, illegal parking, and car storage and hoarding. Okay, so those are the three candidates that are running. If you are in the area, you just want to vote for them. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, it's much better. Yeah, it's
Yeah, you
much
know
better.
what? I think we doing damage. I think we bringing knowledge to a lot of people that don't know what we've been saying. That's when you were just out there doing your thing, just lily-gaggy feeling your way. You didn't have those technical difficulties.
Yeah, I
I
get
gotta,
it.
hey, I gotta. This is not an Android phone that I am on. I am on the top of the line Apple.
Okay, because I was
You
about to
see what I'm
tease you.
saying?
I was about to tease you. I said, "Oh, you must got an Android."
No, I'm just no. I got a giving out good information problem.
Okay, okay, okay. So, but you're not in the ninth ward. You're in the
No, sir, no,
third,
ma'am.
third and second ward, correct?
Yes,
Second and third ward.
yes, and that's kind of funny. Y'all like the way you said that third and second.
Third and second, because they're talking about rezoning your ward.
It has been rezoned, but it don't take place
Okay,
until 2026.
okay.
Can I cut in for a little while?
Yeah, I got about 10 minutes.
What happened is, you know how you had to do your rezoning.
Okay,
So our wards was rezoned after an election.
okay,
So in 2026, I will be in the second ward.
okay,
But in 2000, I think it was 2000, 2021, I voted in the third ward.
okay,
So I
okay,
had to abide by that vote until 2026, and then 2026, I'll be eligible to vote as the second one. Now, here's the problem.
okay,
Twice, residents got voter registration cards saying they was in their new wards. And some wards didn't change. And we're gonna bring it back to the even situation too when it comes to the how wards change. And that's also gonna be part of what's going on with Liddell too.
okay,
And partially Quincy.
okay,
Because there has been recall drives against Liddell, and far as I know of, there's currently a drive against Quincy Murphy.
okay.
I have
But
some
but
very good
Liddell,
information that there's a drive going against Quincy Murphy as we speak. The
okay,
progress
but
of it, I'm not aware of. But anyway,
okay,
so what happened is the city mailed out twice voter registration cards saying what your status would be in 2026. But
okay.
they are acting like it happens as soon as you get your card.
So they confused.
Yes. So right now, the city did not make any or take any action. And it could have been simple. Mail them same voters that are eligible to vote in the ninth ward a notice that there's an election coming up and they can vote. And here is your voting locations have also changed. and here's your voting locations. They refuse to do that. It haven't been done. And so now you got an election coming up on Tuesday, and whatever candidate reached the most people that's going to go to the poll, because our voting percentage is horrible. It didn't
Uh-huh.
even take a valid 500 signatures to recall Eva to start with.
Okay.
So a lot of people signed the petition to recall her that ain't going to go to the polls. And a lot of them that probably would go to the polls might not have been located by the candidates. It is a big ward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't know, I don't know anybody budgets or anything like that. So I don't, whoever can reach the most people that's gonna go vote, gonna win the election.
Okay. Okay. And that's typically how it works. For some reason, low election turnout, and that's not only in predominantly black cities, that's just everywhere. There's a lower voter turnout. And then when you have these special elections, nobody is aware. They change the polling place, so no one's aware about the voting that's taking place or where they're supposed to be voting at. So is that what you're trying to tell me or our audience?
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
Everything. If a candidate did not contact you, you do not know there's an election.
Okay. Okay.
And if a candidate did not put a polling place down, you probably don't know where
You probably don't
hopefully
know
in
where
the
to
ninth
vote.
ward, there's not very much change.
Okay.
And that's even with the voters.
Okay.
Because it still consists of basically ninth ward resident. It has lost some residents and gained some from the eighth ward, which ain't that bad because you still got the majority of your 2026 people, also your 2024 voters. So it
Okay.
ain't that bad. Far as you gotta you really just gotta let the voters know it's an election.
Right. Right. So I got a question. So if you so they rezoned the ninth and the eighth ward.
They rezoned to every ward. I
Oh,
gotta
okay.
tell you about what makes it so difficult to recall the Dale Lewis because of how they changed the wards up.
Yeah, and speaking of Liddell Lewis, I talked to Council Member Tanya Burns. We
Yes.
had a great conversation, and she said they failed because of some technicalities. Uh, they failed her recall twice. One because I guess the person that actually counts the recall votes, they lost like 3 pages of signatures or 5 pages of signatures, so they failed that recall. Then the second one, I forgot what it was. I think it was with the rezoning, but and now they're on their third recall.
Well, let me say this. Because of the rezoning and the petitioners getting signatures according to the 2026. The new second ward consists of the second ward, parts of the third ward, parts of the fifth ward, and parts of the sixth ward.
Okay.
So signatures was being gathered in the fifth, in the sixth, and in the third ward for the second ward recall, and it only could have been second ward. So you got to remember, so you done lost probably half of your voters to other. You gotta lose a lot because you take them from the third, the fifth, and the sixth.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about they took from the fifth, sixth, and third ward. They didn't just take us 3-2.
Okay.
So you done lost a lot of your ward because you got to give to receive. So the majority of the signatures that was gathered in the first petition drive was out of their zone.
Okay.
But they didn't tell us that we was out of our zone because of the lack of counted votes of registered voters, signatures from registered voters due to disqualification, like if two people signed, it's not counted, different things like that. Some people handwriting may have changed from time to time.
Okay.
So, they came up short.
Okay.
But here's the catch. It was only checked from the 2026. Now, here come the Eva Worthy petition drive, which was successful. And we can talk offline about all of these drives because I got a lot more to do with these first three drives
Okay.
than what I'm expressing here.
Okay.
So in the second drive with the Eva Worthy, you got to remember her area didn't change that much. So no matter what voting law you went off of, she was recalled.
Because her area didn't
It
change that
didn't
much.
change
Yeah.
that
It
much.
didn't affect
And
her that much.
and plus the new people wasn't signing a petition.
Okay. 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 But I'm kind of confused because why would they go off of 2020,
Because that was the
2026?
information that they was given the uh, from the department, from Flint's department.
But you think that would be illegal because the
Well,
2026 people didn't vote them in. It was the 2020, what is it, 2024 or
you
2022
finna
people.
you finna trip off some more then. See, you already hip to the game. So now we got Eva, right?
Okay.
And back on to Liddell. 11 days, because it's a certain deadline that you want to reach because they want to get her on a certain ballot.
Okay.
So 11 days before those signatures had to be turned in to get her on that certain ballot, they say, hey, you're getting signatures in the wrong area. This is the this is the voter registration that you're supposed to be going off. You're going off with the 2021, or you're not going off with the 2026.
Okay.
So with 11 days left, you got to go and make up 49 days worth of getting three out of four signatures were bad. Because you remember you got your second, your third,
Third.
your fifth, and your sixth ward now combining only your second ward count.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
3 out of 4 of your areas don't count.
Okay. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So with 11 days left of that petition drive, you're told to go, and then with 11 days you go in the right area. 11 days is not going to make up for 39 days of mishaps.
Right. Right.
It's not
Right.
going. You're not going to do it.
Right.
So that's why the second attempt failed.
Okay. 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 Well, I'm about out of time for this half, but can you, Mr. Rich Jones, can you tell people what exactly you do and how, because I know you got a nonprofit, and just explain to the audience how they could find you.
Basically, just go on, because my only social media I do podcasts and stuff, and I do them all for Flame After Dark. And you can find us on all platforms. We on YouTube, Spotify. We do it on, and Facebook. But we mostly do that I know of, that I get knowledge of, because I can check YouTube myself, and people that do Facebook call and tell me different stuff.
Okay.
So for sure, Facebook and YouTube. And once you get on Facebook and YouTube and check me out, you see me with my boy Terrence. And y'all, shout out to y'all. Y'all did a great show.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That I had a
y'all did
great
it.
time.
And he'll let you know about everywhere else we at. That's what he do. I just basically try to get the news. I also has a AAU or basketball organization based out of Orlando, Florida. That's
Okay.
that's basically ran by my son, and I basically make sure he doing the way I would want it done, and I help him, and I you know how to coach some of the teams and stuff,
Okay.
and then also I got a fetish against violence, and I do concerts called No More Tears. I'm about to come out with a nice little T-shirt line because
Mm-hmm.
I'm totally independent.
Okay.
I don't have no nonprofit money really coming my way. And
Mm-hmm.
as you're gonna find out, the more you get to know people in Flint, that it's a city of crabs.
Oh yeah.
And I'm one of the victims when it come to crabs, but I'm a Capricorn. I'm a
Okay.
Capricorn, so I'm one of the most stubborn. I'm just as stubborn as Eric Mays is, because what you're gonna find out as y'all dig into Flint,
Mm-hmm.
that it was often Eric against the city when it comes to elected officials
Okay. Okay.
and
Yeah.
activists. But I
Mm-hmm.
was I was always there with them. That a lot of people can gonna say that they had their moments.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we had our cuss out. That was what big brother, little brothers do. That what
Yeah.
the uncle do to his nephew.
Right. Right. Right.
But far as an issue go, I stood against Eric. Nah, that didn't
Yeah.
happen.
Right. Right. So everybody could find you on Flint After Dark
Flint after dark.
podcast. Flint After Dark
Yep.
podcast. Okay.
And please, like I said, I just do podcasts. I don't be hitting them with the please like and share, but
Uh, please like and share
please
this
like and
video.
share.
I always hit them up. Please like and share this video. Welcome back to my channel. Yeah.
I, I I just ain't. Man, I know it's gonna be hard for me to tell people, hey man, this is where you can go to order this shirt to help me. And we gotta talk and do a worldwide special,
Mm-hmm.
because we gotta stop killing each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
We gotta stop. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Our kids talking about they gotta go everywhere with a gun up to here. That gotta end
Yeah.
worldwide.
Yeah. 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 Well, I appreciate you
I
spreading
appreciate you too.
spreading the knowledge, and of course we'll keep in touch.
Oh yeah. This is just the first.
Yeah, this was just the first. And you guys, if you are viewing from Flint, Michigan, and you are a resident of the Ninth Ward, make sure you check your voter registration card. But you should be voting tomorrow. There's a special
Check the
election.
Genesee County website out. That'll let you know where you're at.
Genesee County website.
Genesee
Okay.
County website. Once you go on there, you'll see where they got the election and all that. Go see if you live in the Ninth Ward or not. And if you do live in the Ninth Ward, it'll tell you where your polling place is and everything. And
Okay.
what time the polls open. Well, you only got one day to do it. Go and do it now. If you
Go and
live
do it
in,
now.
if you
Yeah.
live in Flint and you think you live in the Ninth Ward, or you lived in the Ninth Ward,
Mm-hmm.
find out. And if
Yep.
you do live there and you ain't registered, register and vote tomorrow.
Yep. Register and vote. Well, I appreciate you, and I will talk to you soon. Okay.
All right, thank you. Great show too.
Thank you. Have a
All
great
right.
evening. Bye.